Hi everyone, my name is Kishan Monan and my metric card number is L22B0156. As for today, I'm here to talk about my internship and the company that I have worked. And let's move on to the slides. So, the company that I have joined as an intern is PA International Real Estate, Sentian Berhad. So as for this location was added from Kluang, and this number 5 and 7 first floor, Jalan Syed Abdul Hamid, Sagaf, Johor, and 86000 Kluang. But this is the office address for the PA International, but the location I'm working right now is at Aeon Big and also the Econ. The services are mostly I have to do is like 2 weeks I have to do in physical, and the other 2 weeks more likely I have to be in online to find the customers through social media like Facebook. So the vision and mission for the PA International, as for vision, to become a dominant provider of professional real estate services and a partner of choice to the clients. And for the mission, to be entrepreneurial and innovative in providing the highest personalized professional service and offer comprehensive real estate solutions to the clients. Moving on from my own self, that my internship objectives for myself, that I have to outline my company goals and objectives by knowing the proper industry experience. Next will be making a happy face to all the staff and the customers if we start doing a service. Based on this, we cannot be in a straight face and to the customers, and always have a smile face from every customers to attract the services from the beginning, from the house property, and they make them to approached to the office and also the shop. Next, the 3, approach any customers and gather their opinions and thoughts of buying a property. Of course, if a customer approach to me, we have to explain the details of the property of housing, what is the price, what are the square feet, and also the discounts that have been offered to the property and price selection. So my roles and responsibilities, therefore, promote, aware, service, and the tools that I used. First, we will go for the promote. I always the way as a salesman, I have to promote the house property and also the land property, even also the shop lots through social media like Facebook, Instagram. But I usually go for the Facebook, because most of the team members from the PA International, they decided to go through Facebook instead of the other social media platforms, because customers are usually active in platforms like Facebook. Next, to be aware, taking care of the shop. Mostly, if I myself, I have to taking care of the shop. Like during a physical service, many of my team members were like, they have any customer appointments, so when they go, I have to take care of the shop. If there any customer wants to approach, and I have to go and I have to speak about the property, and they will ask if there's any price, if they have an interest to buy, or they want to see the house, if they want to see the show house unit, I have to call my team members, and then they will take me and then the customer to go there. So I'm more than responsibility to take care of the shop too. Next will be the service. Of course, the service is usually like salesman. As a salesman, we have to promote and we have to approach any customer. If the customer has coming forward, and I can go and serve them like that. And the tools that I've used, mostly it's called the car mortgage calculator. This car mortgage calculator is all about the housing discounts, like from the SPA price and also the net price. Then it will be calculated and show the original price from the customer has to pay, and also the per month payments of the thing. And also the social media is called Facebook is for to promote. For the key achievements, so my achievement that I made when I entered to the pre-international, the group have decided to go do a CSR activity by visiting an old age home, to giving them a supplies of food, clothes, and even also and also detergents like soap and everything from the old age people. So this is the first time I have start doing a CSR activity. During the previous years, like previous days, I never went. Even the university days also, I have never done any CSR activity before. But this is the first time I am doing as a professional staff, and also as an intern staff. I have joined with them and go and buy some prop thing. And most importantly, I use the money to buy them as 4 crackers. As you see the front of the picture, that's the one I have bought for them, so that will make them happy. Now we move on to the challenges and solution that I have faced. During the first week of my challenges, I have to promote a property through social media with my personal account, but it didn't went well because it was my first week, and people will not get trusted fast because of my personal account. They think it will be like more than a scam, so that's because they didn't know afterwards. And the solution I have done during the fifth or sixth week, like that, I decided to do a professional account, so that will be the best solution to promote. And after I did that account, it take me like 2 months. Then the customers are trying to approach to me and ask the contacts and the price, but mostly they all asked about is the price. So next would be the next challenge I faced also is the post limitation between the projects that had to be promoted through groups and never get posted fast, because this one here, actually I have post in Facebook professional is in like mostly is 10 posts, 10 posts because of the 10 projects. And most of the posts I have shared through groups is mostly personally is 10. Sometimes I have to go through 20. Because of that, I cannot repeatedly do the same thing again because of the spam. The spam is trying to block me, even though. And also one more thing that they try to one of the staff said like I have to I have to sponsor it through the money. I have to spend the money. Because of that, I cannot spend much. Instead, I supposed to do this share, and if I have to wait for like maybe like a day or like another couple of hours like that. Then the next will be like the solution. I decided to promote the most important project that the customers are attracted, and repeatedly that I post them much. Most of the projects are like the low price of the projects, and also the people are searching for the place, like for example like from the Taman Parkland and also Taman Saujana as well, and even also Aitam, because those are the new projects, so people are still searching for it. Next would be the customer serving problem. By knowing the basic ideas of the property from the beginning, of course, when I entered, I seriously don't know uh, anything about the property and also the price. Even my supervisor advises me to need to learn more, and during the first week I have decided to learn fast, and then the rest of the week one of the salesperson also try to cover me. If I don't know anything, the other person will show up. So in case like that, if a customer tries to do if the customer accepts my service and other person's service, it will be a share. The two agents can collide and go through that. So we move on to the SWOT analysis. There are four of them: strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats. So let's go on one by one. First is strength. PA International has been achieved so many customers to sort out the projects and every weekdays and weekends, and would get updates from the WhatsApp. This is basically has a groups, and our team, there are like 15 of us, include me, and we are trying so hard to find customers, and also we have achieved so many. And one of the staff has a one he has like 10 customers on his contact, and they will ask him all the time, and he always go to the top. They are like records from him. And for the weakness, there are many property agent groups to take an advantage to do a property promotion in Guangzhou, Johor. Because of that, not only PA International, in Kluang there are like four team members from other places, that they want to take turns during the physical sales and also the online sales as well. So they're like customers, they make sure they have done, and some of them, one other team members also done. We can get update from them too. It's to know us how they done. Next will be the opportunity. Opportunity will be an advantage to physical sales and easily get customers connection, of course, because during the online sales we cannot see any customers like that who are coming, who want to have interested. But as for physical sales, customer will come and see, and we can see them, they will approach, and we can approach them as well, and we can tell them, if you want to buy a house, you can just contact or anything, we can just explain the details. So this is the first. And the threats, the project in Kluang have like many, but to focus on the related project that are totally like mostly liked by customers. Because for me and for the PA International has like 10 to 12 projects mostly, and some of the projects are finished, and some of them are still in the waiting list because of the developers thing. And some of the projects have to be done and finished. So that's like the threats that we faced. So for my recommendations from the PA International, I'm trying to say like why customers are not coming through the property house, and they don't want to buy because it's big, and most importantly it's really high, in the high price. Of course, houses are maybe in the high price, must be in the highest price. And in my opinion, I would rather say like for example, there are like two categories for like Bumi lot and international lot. Bumi lot has a different price, and also international lot has like higher than the Bumi lot. It's more like that. Why don't you guys make it as a same price from them, so that would be an easy job for them to buy the house. It's my opinion, not my thing. And for next one will be the explore more social media platforms that most people used by and easily known for the property as usually. And most of the people are starting to do the social media. Even for me, I use Facebook, but I don't want to use the other social media platforms because of the money, because of the payment. I have to pay more than that, and I cannot really wanted to promote more because of intern. And I also be aware, if I have any customer want to buy a property from me, I would rather to say it out loud, okay, I want to do something. So like that. Next will be working more conscious with sales. Of course, I'm always be conscious during the first week until the 7 to 8 week. I was not much conscious because of the lots of people are approaching to the customers. Even for me, I'm always watching them. If I had a chance, I have to go. Some of the work members have told me not to be like that, just move on, you can also do it because we don't want to bother you. And like that, after that I decided to, okay, I have to go for front. That's the point. Okay, it's time to wrap this the slide. And as for conclusion, from this whole sector of my internship experience, I will be more productive during the sales, as in the physical or online, and get attached with the customers to buy a house from me. And I will able to understand how a sales of a property is, how sales of the property be going on. As for this, as a business communicator student as myself, I able to understand how to attract the customer and how the customers will be approached to us, and during that we can understand, we can explain everything, we can easily can explain, but only the one thing must be always be calm, and not to get fierce, not to get much more fire or any even also aggressive, because it's all customers decision, we have to wait. Because of that, that's the thing I have to wrap this up. So thank you everyone, this is the completion of internship 1, and the internship 2 I am waiting for the next upcoming slides. Thank you.